make sense. Excuse me, that was a blooper. I said it don't make sense.
Are you recording already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. No, like for you to say it like that, like it don't. Ooh, that was a blooper. And then just start over. That'll be a cool way to start.
No.
It don't make sense to you?
It doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense to you?
Yeah, it don't make sense.
I guess it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
Next in the article, what it said was the school days were going to be recorded, and this was for the teacher to review the footage and to determine the student's engagement level or progress. Now, do you think teachers were going to do this? Like, that sounds like a lot of work. And do they get enough money to do that? And is that time consuming and like?
Excuse me. Yeah, it is. I mean, you may have one or two teachers that do that, but that is time consuming. And I don't see nobody doing that. Like they gonna record like the security cameras, like in the class in the home. Mm-hmm. Like what do you mean?
In the classroom.
You say yeah.
In the classroom so they can evaluate the students' progress and stuff.
I don't know. I think it would be something more like a counselor, I guess, to do.
Like a what?
I mean, and the reason I say counselor, I guess, and the reason I say a counselor because I feel like that'll be something that like somebody who has some skills and skills and not skills, that's not the word I'm looking for, but has knows something about psychology. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody that knows something
specializing
about
or something. You were trying to say like specializing or something.
Sure.
A specialty or something.
Yeah, in psychology or has a specialty in psychology or sociology, something like that can actually pick up on what certain things the students are doing and they actions and stuff like that to be able to be like, okay, this person they do better when they do this, or they this type of person, they seem to be like this, or they seem to work better with this group, or they more, you know what I'm saying, like they the way they interact to be able to tell what does that mean. Because I feel like the teachers, they may be watching, but I feel like they won't really be understanding. It'll just be like them just watching the class, which they probably already are doing. You know what I'm saying? Because they in the class all day, they watching the students as they teaching and helping them. So it's like you already seeing them.
But sometimes if you're
I don't know, man.
Sometimes if you're in the moment, then they won't be thinking about that type of stuff as much as they wouldn't be able to concentrate as strongly if they were outside of it. And you teaching over here and the one student is running around the classroom or something and distract you, but on the other side they fighting and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be able to.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but I feel like I wouldn't want to be on the teachers. That's what I'm saying. I think maybe the counselor can do it, and then maybe they have like a talk. So it's like like they're looking from the outside in and letting them know. Because like I would think that there would be some certain things like okay, the teacher's like, oh, this person's real good at this subject, or they're real good at doing this. But it's like, oh, they actually getting all the answers from this student. So then it's like they watching, they like this person, they talking, giving them the answers and stuff like that. So then she actually go like, well, what is it that you don't get? What don't you understand? And like that way, it's like, you correcting it instead of like letting that person go on and you're thinking like they know it and they don't, or they don't know it as well as you think they do. Stuff like that. I feel like, it'd be cool, but I don't think, I feel like they probably would, I feel like they will have to pay the teachers more, because that is time consuming. It does take up a lot of time, and I just don't feel like anybody would want to. Nobody would feel like it, So I feel like they need to, I guess, have that for somebody else, and maybe they can, report it or have a talk with the teacher about what they seen or certain stuff that they, thought happened, and let them know if they didn't know it was happening. Feel like more so like that, but I don't think that teachers don't want to, or they have the time to, get an effort to do it or whatever. Not all of them. I ain't gonna say none of them will do it, because I feel like it may be some that would try, but I don't think all of them would.
You think? So you think there should be a strong collaboration with the counselor or something like that? I'm not really sure what the counselor does, like when you're in elementary.
Exactly.
Doesn't say that. Don't disrespect the counselors. I'm not really sure exactly what they do when you're like in elementary school. Like, I don't know. What do they do? Do you know?
I'm gonna tell you this. When payroll get cut short, the counselors is the first to go, because they don't do a damn thing. They sit in their office and they go to the classrooms, ask for random students, and then they get to talk about random crap. Like if they was hosting this It Don't Make Sense show, it really wouldn't make sense, because they whole job and career has nothing to do with anything.
But
that's true.
Maybe
I'm just letting y'all know.
Maybe
for all the counselors out there, y'all get paid good for nothing. What you saying?
Maybe they help the teachers like on the side or something, like behind the scenes, when they need some help or something. Like they'll go to them after class or something, or like, I got a problem with these students, or I got a problem with my class, or blah blah blah. Maybe they do stuff like that.
I mean, if they do work behind the scenes, then they working far behind the scene. Like the director works behind the curtain, the counselor works behind the building. So if they do work, I don't think nobody sees it. The people that work there don't even see it. That's how far behind the scenes they work.
They might do research and stuff too. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure they. You said what?
They might do research and stuff too.
Yeah.
Cause most,
I saw my counselor doing a little bit more.
Yeah, the counselors in high school, they do stuff.
Go ahead.
Like I know you have a guidance counselor.
I saw them doing a little bit more.
Who did all the scheduling and stuff like that? So they did a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to do.
But in elementary and middle school, they don't do nothing.
Oh, do they help the teachers? I mean, the principal and stuff make up the class, like the classes, put students in classes and stuff and stuff.
They might have had a hand in that, but I mean, I don't think
They might even.
They don't take all summer.
They might even they might even correlate, like, should we put these certain students in classes or something? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Because it was hella classes. Me and my friends shouldn't have been in together, but we was in there acting a fool. So whatever. They don't do none of that.
But I know
they don't do nothing like that.
I know usually teachers, they know something about psychology too. They usually do. Mm-hmm. They usually know some. They usually have to take some psychology work studies, actually.
Yeah.
But then, if they gonna do all this in depth, if they gonna have to do all this in depth stuff, they might have to need some more training and stuff like that, more education. So yeah, they might need to get paid a lot more.
Yeah, I would agree with that though, honestly, because I feel like they need to know more. and they should get paid more if they got more schooling. They should, because then that's more money they got to pay back to get all that schooling. But I feel like it's something I ain't gonna say I feel like it could become the future. Like it's something that take time, personalized. I feel like it is something that is gonna take like time, because this is a lot of stuff that you have to prepare for. It is.
Now, another thing in the article that I wanted to point out was that the program is going to start at some private schools over in the San Francisco and San Jose, California type areas. So the tuition, it says, is going to be $25,000 a year, and it has an acceptance rate of at less than 10%. So it's good because it's good that it has this innovation and might help students, learn more effectively or whatever the case. But who's going to be learning? It's only going to be the privileged few that are going to be learning, and it's just going to create a disadvantage, right?
Yeah, and I've been waiting. Oh, go ahead.
It's just gonna create a disadvantage to lower people who can't afford that, and we only accept 10% of people. Like, what does that mean? So, what does it mean for everybody else?
I feel like it means what's been happening, and I've been waiting for you to get to this point, because I've been saying something about it for the longest. And it makes me mad, because this is a real good program. I feel like this is a real good program. I feel like I see the good in it, all of it. And it's like, you still gonna have kids like me growing up, going to these trifling ass, bad, rat urban schools, and it's like, you have students that go there. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of kids that went to school that I went to, and like they wanted to learn, they wanted to get out, they wanted to do better, but it's like you make good stuff like that not available to the urban. You just leave them lower and lower. It's like, you just want the rich to stay rich and stay educated, and no more than the lower level. Something's my eye, making throw out my whole train of thought. But it's making it bad for us. It's making it worse for us. And I feel like stuff like this, they should try to implement it in other places. Because it's like if did have these lower levels getting better, then that's better for everybody. That's better for the economy. And I don't understand why they still stuck in the ways of not giving us no freedom. Because like this is a way of trying to free our learning. They still not trying to free nothing for us, for the people. Like I said before, freedom is a myth that I ain't seen ever. It's crazy though, because like it's just crazy, because like even here in my class or whatever, one of my classes, I hear the professor talk about the place we grew up in, and he was like, he don't understand how the government can think that's okay. He was like, he was talking about one of the schools that we know of. I'm just gonna say they because a lot of schools have this mascot. They mascot is a panther, but you know what school I'm talking about. And it's crazy because this school didn't have heat. Like a year or two ago, they didn't have heat. And it was the winter time, and crap, whatever it is, it's my eye, it's pissing me off. But I think it might be an eyelash. But he didn't have heat in the winter time, and like the teacher, which I was surprised he even bring this up, and he was like, "How do you expect students to learn? You expect the students to pass the test, to be able to do this and take this when they're freezing, they're cold?" And like it was like I said, it was like 2 winters ago. What's crazy is because that's when we had like the worst winter. We had the worst winter. I said winter, but we had the worst winter like 2 winters ago down here. Like everything was cold. Like it was cold all year long. Like the summertime wasn't because the wintertime lasted from freaking to spring, fall, and summer. And it's like that's a big point. And it's like making it worse and worse and worse.
Stop moving around. You making
kids
an
that live in the
echo.
urban society. My bad. You making it worse and worse for the kids in urban society when you can't even provide them heat. You know, you can't provide them heat, but you want us to pass with flying colors. You want us to, you know, get out of diplomas and stuff like that. And then when stuff like this happens, y'all want to, he couldn't even pass school. Oh, he dropped out. But it's like, well, I couldn't even get warm. I'm going to school and I'm cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go to school. Like some people way of getting away from the bad is going to school, but I'm going to school and it's worse, you know, but you want me to succeed. And then they look down on us when we drop out and we don't go to school or we get a job and just try to work. It's like they...
When I was a freshman,
when
I was a freshman in high school, when I, during the winter time, it was like 2 weeks or something that we didn't have any heat or something, and it was really cold and everybody was walking around with coats on. It was crazy. I just remember because it was actually my first one of my first days at this school because I had transferred, and so you know it was no heat. I remember. And everybody was just walking around in their coats and stuff. It was like no heat. It was a big snowstorm and it was freezing.
Yeah. And it's just crazy because, like I said, like it's just gonna make things worse for us. So it's like they know we doing that, but I understand you do have to. That is like what they trying to do. That personalized learning. It is gonna be expensive. But I mean, it's like I feel like it's ways to get grants and stuff like that because that's what some places do. Some places they get grants and stuff like that. Some schools they get grants or funded education for stuff like that. And it has happened. It has happened in lower. What am I trying to say?
Income
lower class schools. Yeah, lower income. Place. It has happened for them. They have got funded learning and stuff like that. People who had money seeing that and like, you know, tried to make it different. And I feel like they seeing it, but a lot of places ain't trying to make it different. And it sucks.
What are you eating?
It's salt. A Snickers, peanut butter.
Say that again.
That'll be off the chain if they hit that.
Say that again.
Peanut butter Snickers. I was trying to say peanut butter and jelly, but it's not peanut butter and jelly. It's just a peanut butter and Snickers. But that'd be off the chain if they hit a peanut butter and jelly.
No, it wouldn't. It seems like it would be awful, actually. A peanut butter and jelly Snickers? No, that doesn't sound.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Stop saying it. It don't make it better. It sounds horrible.
It do. It sounds delicious. It sounds more.
In what world?
The fifth time I said it. Peanut butter and jelly.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
Just shut up.
I bet you people mouths are watering every time I said it. Somebody's in their kitchen now putting some chocolate on a sandwich. What's them called? Smuckers. I call it.
What?
Somebody's putting some chocolate on the Smuckers right now, and taking some nuts and cracking them down and cooking it.
No.
Sounds good. Peanut butter and jelly. I should email the Snickers factory and patent that. So that'll probably be their best seller.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, I think it would. I think it'd be delicious. And you know what? I should do that and start Excuse me.
Margaret having a sneezing fit.
I should. Yeah, it's because that peanut butter and jelly Snickers is on my mouth.
Yeah, it probably diseased you.
I should. No, fool. It made me better. I had to get the bad out. That's what I was thinking. I was getting all that negativity from you out. But I should actually sell that to them. I could start funding it to get this personalization in these urban schools. I should. That'll be a good one. I bad. And I know if I bad, somebody else will. I ain't never been the only one in anything.
Well, you work on that, and we'll find out how that's going next time.
We interrupt this broadcast.
What the hell?
For a very important announcement.
What you want now?
Sean Malone is lost.
Still?
He is lost. He is missing. He has been gone for some time now.
He is stupid.
We don't know where he's at, but we know he was last seen at a gas station. He was last seen at a gas station, wearing a yellow hoodie and a beard as long as Osama bin Laden's. Selling shampoo. Good news.
He was selling shampoo for a Snickers.
Sean, where are you?
Okay, let's gonna work on making a disgusting candy bar. Shoons at a gas station apparently. I'm Cory Ballad. This is It Don't Make Sense. We're out.
Yo, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Sean Alone. Shout out Cory Ballad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Marc Lit. You know what I'm saying? It Don't Make Sense podcast. Check us out on the Cory Ballad YouTube. That is CORYBALLAD. Yeah.